My grandma passed away, so I went to the bank to close her account. The final balance, 42 cents. The teller flashed a practiced plastic smile, pushing 40 cents in dimes across the counter toward me. Ma'am, I'm sorry, but we don't have any loose pennies right now. Can we owe you the last 2 cents? No, I said I'd like them now. A flicker of annoyance crossed her face and she sighed, her patience wearing thin. Ma'am, you're holding up the line. The next thing I knew, she hit a button under the counter. A security guard materialized and politely escorted me out. I immediately got on my phone and filed a formal complaint. That night, she put me on blast on Instagram. Just dealt with a total psycho who filed a complaint against me over 2 cents. She must be broke as a joke. She attached a photo of the transaction slip, clumsily blacked out. But my social security number was perfectly clear. Overnight, my phone was so overwhelmed with hate messages it became unusable. The next morning, I stood in front of the bank and dialed 911. I'd like to report a crime. Someone has illegally disclosed my personal information. I paused, my voice steady, and while you're at it, you should probably take a look at this bank's books. I have a feeling my 2 cents aren't the only thing they've rounded down. The police were quick to arrive. As 2 officers walked into the lobby, the branch manager was in the middle of trying to placate me. Miss Pierce, look, there's really no need to make such a scene over a small matter like this. This was our mistake, I admit. We're prepared to offer you $500 for your trouble. How does that sound? I just stared at him, saying nothing. The officers approached me. Ma'am, are you the one who called? I am. I handed over my phone, opened to the Instagram post from the teller, Jessica. The transaction slip was there for all to see, my SSN clear as day. This woman, Jessica, one of your tellers, leaked my private information on social media, I explained. The comment section is already flooded with thousands of abusive messages directed at me. I've been doxxed and my phone has been bombarded with threats. The older officer's expression hardened. He turned to the manager. Get your teller Jessica out here. The manager, a Mr. Evans, was a heavy-set man whose face was already beading with sweat. He hunched his shoulders slightly. Officers, please, there must be some misunderstanding. Jessica's just a kid, fresh out of college. She was probably just venting after a long day. She doesn't know any better. Leaking a citizen's personal information isn't not knowing any better. I cut in, answering for the officer. It's a federal crime. Mr. Evans's face paled. A moment later, Jessica emerged from a staff hallway. She froze when she saw the police, but the moment her eyes landed on me, she put on a performance worthy of an Oscar, looking like the world's greatest victim. Officers, I was just complaining to my friends. I had no idea it was illegal, she stammered. I can delete the post. I'll apologize to her. She made a show of starting to bow toward me. I took a sharp step back, dodging the gesture. The younger officer, who had been taking notes, looked up at her. Your actions are a serious violation of federal privacy laws and could constitute felony identity theft. Please come with us to the station for questioning. Jessica's knees buckled. Wait, Mr. Evans, say something. Mr. Evans. Mr. Evans was busy wiping sweat from his brow, trying to sweet-talk the officers. Gentlemen, can't we just handle this internally? We'll come to a private settlement. I promise Miss Pierce will be satisfied. This is a criminal matter now. It's out of your hands, the older officer said flatly, waving his partner to take her away. As they led her out, Jessica started sobbing, snot and tears streaming down her face as she screamed at me. You lunatic! Was it worth it? Over 2 cents. You'll get what's coming to you. I ignored her curses and turned to the officer who had stayed behind. Officer, besides the data breach, I have something else to report. Go on. I suspect this bank branch is systematically skimming small amounts of money from customer accounts. Mr. Evans, who had just started to relax, went rigid. The officer looked at me. Do you have any proof? Yesterday afternoon, your teller Jessica, while closing an account for me, explicitly stated